It's Friday, January 9, 2026. On the news this evening, Rivers elders weighing on State Assembly's impeachment move. Former presidential candidate Peter Obi raises alarm over poverty amid political infighting. Resident doctors at UPTH to join nationwide strike. U.S. president threatens more strikes in Nigeria over alleged Christian genocide. Another foreign scene, Iran protest enters the 13th day amid Supreme Leader criticism. Details of these and more will be reaching you in a moment. I am Okey Onwubono. Political agreement surrounding the proposed impeachment of the Rivers State governor and his deputy has drawn fresh reactions across the state. An elder statesman, Okey, has faulted political actors who enter into agreements and later abandon them while seeking public sympathy. Speaking in an interview with correspondent Ifunanya Obemendukwe, Mr. Wali said such actions are unfair to people of the state. Wali said anyone who enters into a political agreement has a moral obligation to honor it or openly admit if it no longer serves the interest of the Rivers people.
What did they agree on was in the best interest of Rivers people. I don't think it's fair for you to get into a conversation with somebody and then like to renege on it and then just think that all is fair.
Ongoing political disagreement with the FCT Minister Nyesom Wike, arguing that no one can benefit from the excesses of a previous administration and later expect to be seen as innocent.
You cannot be allowed to benefit from the fraud and then think that it's okay for me to begin to say that you are an angel. Don't forget that at the end of the election, people camped in front of INEC, stopping Onwubono from getting verified documents on the elections. How can we forget all of that? And you benefit from that process and you come and tell me you're an angel? No, you're not. Rivers people should look at the root cause of our problem. So you can't come and say you didn't have a role in all of this. Rivers people had a role in this. This issue will resolve itself because it's all politics.
He, however, expressed optimism that the disagreement between the governor and the FCT minister will resolve itself, stressing that it remains a political issue and not a crisis that should divide Rivers people. Also weighing in on this, another elder statesman, Senator Andrew Uchendu, wants President Bola Tinubu to again intervene in the renewed political crisis in Rivers State. Senator Uchendu told correspondent Martha Okere that presidential intervention could also serve as a viable solution to the ongoing crisis in the state. He also proposed convening a roundtable dialogue with all parties involved in the crisis.
This is not the way we should start it. One will call for the roundtable of themselves and some other statement in the state, so that we understand truly what are the real issues, what are the underlying elements that is creating this confusion. And Mr. President should step in and call the parties to order. So Mr. President will call everybody to order. And I think this is what Rivers people will want. Enough of this confusion. This is not who we are.
Senator Uchendu also said the political crisis has tarnished the state's image and has caused embarrassment to the people of the state. He appealed to all parties involved to set aside the differences and resolve their issues in the interest of peace and future of Rivers State.
This is not the way we should start 2026. As a Rivers man, I feel embarrassed. And I think all well-meaning Rivers people should be embarrassed over what is going on. We love ourselves. This is not why our political prevails, but and that for the creation of Rivers State. I will plead with all seriousness that those who have issues to resolve within their parties should do so with the interest of Rivers State at heart. Enough of this scrambling for the soul of Rivers State.
In the same vein, the constitutional lawyer Dr. Innocent Eku described the impeachment notice issued against Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara and his deputy, Professor Ngozi Odu, as lacking good faith. Speaking in an interview with our correspondent, Dr. Eku said the governor cannot be accused of misappropriating state funds as the 2025 budget approved by the National Assembly remains valid.
That impeachment notice is dead on arrival and does not have any efficacy on the following grounds. Number one, government of a state operates by budget, and the budget that was approved by the National Assembly is still effective and running. And so they cannot accuse the governor of misappropriating funds because the budget is ongoing and is running. Secondly, a state governor has power to spend from his proposed budget even up to 6 months of the year, pending when the budget is passed by the State House of Assembly. These are not grounds for impeachment.
Dr. Okey further noted that the impeachment process does not begin and end with members of the House of Assembly alone. He said other institutions are involved in the process and expressed confidence that such bodies would not support actions capable of undermining due process. Dr. Okey said impeachment does not begin and end with members of the House of Assembly alone.
Impeachment of a governor does not begin and end with the House of Assembly. There are other institutions that play roles. So it is not a one-man basket. So the State House of Assembly should allow Governor Fubara to rest. They should allow Rivers people to rest. They are disturbing us. This remaining time that Fubara has to serve the people of Rivers State, they should please allow him to do what he can for the people of Rivers State.
The legal practitioner also warned that the actions of the assembly members are undermining development in the state.
It seems that those people don't like peace. It seems like they do not want Rivers people to have peace. Have we not suffered enough? Have Rivers people not been frustrated enough? Have the benefits that are due to Rivers people not been wasted as a result of their recalcitrant attitude to governance of Rivers State? The 4 years have been squandered with quarrels and fights, disturbing and perverting the entitlement of Rivers people.